Hello everyone, and welcome to my first episode on Transport Fever 2. In this episode, we will be focusing on creating a fuel network, specifically to get some initial cash rolling in. We'll be grabbing the crude oil and transporting it over to the oil refinery. From there, we will collect the refined oil, bring it back to the crude oil station, and transfer the oil to the trucks, which will then make the delivery to the fuel refinery. The final step will be to deliver that into the town. The most important part here will be getting these trains running, as they will be making a profit delivering the crude oil to the refinery and taking the refined oil back. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start by taking out a loan. We'll borrow the full amount so we know how much we're working with. We'll start with a freight station by Kingston against the oil well and prepare to deliver the oil over to the refinery. We've got a few roads in the way, so we'll need to start by removing those roads. Let's get started. With the roads out of the way, we can now focus on the train station. We want to make sure the angle is right, so we get the smoothest path possible over to the refinery. We also want to make sure that we're not modifying the terrain too much, as we want to try to keep our costs as low as possible. Placing the station here should allow us enough room to also connect onto the trucks when we build those. Alright, last station. This will be a simple one, as we can connect easily to the side of the refinery. Now we can focus on laying the track. We first want to see how much incline we may get heading over to the first station. It looks like we're going to be able to keep it mostly flat with only a small decline. However, we want to avoid creating too much terrain movement, so we will have to raise it a little at the start here and then come back down later. Let's get to work. With the track now placed, our last step will be to find a spot for the depot. I like placing the track first, as that will add a snap point when we place the depot to connect to. Now that our depot is placed, we'll create the line and buy our first train. We'll start adding the truck route now to make sure we can get the refinery production started. We need to connect the truck station to the train station so that we can receive deliveries when the train arrives. These connections will be temporary until we get some cash flowing in. With the truck route now constructed, the last thing we need to do is build a truck depot, create the line, and buy the trucks. To start with, we're just going to buy one truck to make the line active. We won't have much oil to supply at first. We'll need to wait for the train line to make a few deliveries. With the line now established, we want to look towards getting more trains on this line. To do this, we need to start with double tracking. We want to start by finding the middle points of the track and extend it out in each direction. I only want to go so far for now since we don't have a lot of money. This way we can get at least one more train on the line and start slowly increasing that cash flow.
Okay, time to put the second train in. We'll do this just by duplicating the existing train. After they've spaced out a bit, we'll then look at adding more trains and extending the double track further. Now that we're getting a build-up of oil here at the station, we can look at adding more trucks onto the line. By making sure the oil from the refinery gets delivered to the fuel refinery, we can ensure that the refinery gets upgraded down the line. With the oil delivery line now established, we can look at now getting the fuel delivered into the town. We want to look for the buildings that are requesting fuel to be delivered. This will be a simple line to set up, just back and forth. We'll start with just 1 or 2 trucks, and from there we'll slowly increase the rate as the demand increases and make sure we match what the demand of the town is. With our fuel network now established, only thing left to do is let the money build up and we can continue expanding. I hope you all enjoyed this first episode. See you all next time.